Okay. So we are at the Path of Blood. Unfortunately, we cannot pass the Path of Blood, I guess, because, you know, we have sinned too much. And I don't think we can do much about that. You know, we can't erase our sins somehow. Well, I don't know. Maybe is there like an option for that? I don't know. But what we should probably do is go meet with the guy who made the Path of Blood, Arhu or whatever. Apparently he's at his office somewhere, or I don't know, something like that. But apparently he's also busy. I don't know where he is. I guess we just have to explore. And you know, the reason why we want to go past the Path of Blood is to go to Lucian's tomb and find where where Dallas is and what she's doing. You know, we're trying to murder her because she's evil. Praying paladin.
Oh my Lucian's love, can't you leave me be?
Oh yeah, you're the wife who got her wife murdered. Good.
Oh, Lucian.
Eyes closed, the paladin silently prays.
Okay, you guys will pray. There's a book there. I can't touch it, unfortunately.
Oh my love.
I can rob these. What are these? I mean, these are just coffins? You just have coffins around here? I can just rob them real quick, but probably not. These guys were just bathing in blood. Good. They're taking it very literally, the Path of Blood. This is a replica.
A replica of the Second Passion of Lucian. The painting missing from Kem's vault.
I wonder if my character would say that even if we didn't see that.
It's not the real deal, but it looks pretty close.
If we have said that before. Now I wonder, can I... You know, I wonder, can I, like, take this?
I pledge my heart. Oh, Lucian,
Let me just, you know, you're sneaky, Sybil. I just want to, like, take this real quick. Oop. It's in my inventory, good. Because probably, well, I don't know, I probably won't... I'm thinking, like, it's only a replica. So I don't know if it will work for the quest itself. Did I read that already? Okay. I don't know if it'll work for opening the painting or the door at the Kem's vault. But I was thinking what I could do is trick the people, maybe, who stole the original painting and then just swap it, you know? And maybe they'll buy it. I don't know, but maybe not. I have no idea.
I pledge my soul. Oh, Lucian, please return.
Crossbow, a bunch of swords. Bust of Alexander, I guess.
Alexander. I never did give him the Salaman's head.
Really? Well, okay, that's weird. Like, what do you mean giving the Salamans? I killed him. Is it that like a quest you could have done? Maybe? Like give the Salaman's head to Alexander or something? And then... That's what you could have done in the name of Sile? That's, I didn't do that though. So that's like, that's definitely like a dialogue that makes no sense, you know? As I was wondering before, yeah, if my character would interact with that painting, it would mention Kem's vault, even if we did not go to Kem's vault before, you know? I feel like little things like that happen time to time. The game expects you to go to a certain place already, but I didn't know that as a player. I didn't know that there was such a place in the first place. Around. And there's not much around here. Where's the stairs? Where's like freaking Arhu? Over here? Arhu's chambers. Okay, it's over there. There's no door over here though, so I have to probably go over here. Let's see. Look at the map. Let me over here. Arhu. Where's Arhu? No one's in control now.
I sharp paladin.
Scribes. Duna scribe. Vroger's scribe. You do the orcs?
As she reads back over the page she's just written. You catch a glimpse of text extolling Vroegir's bloody virtues.
No wonder the orcs vanished, considering how brutal their god Vroegir was.
Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering. I thought you guys don't really care about the orc gods anymore, but then again, it is about the 7 gods, right?
Must be protected.
So they'll detail it even if the orcs are not really around anymore, I guess. And also, I mean, the gods are dead, by the way. I don't know if you guys know that. Arhu should be... Oh, he should be here. Is he dead? I thought that was a corpse. No, that's not a corpse. I guess his home got a little bit raided.
Master's chamber must be protected.
Must be protected. Well, it's not actually protected all that much, it turns out. I can see with my camera right there, someone has went in. I guess they're being protected right now. Let's talk to you. I don't know if I can persuade her, but...
Talk to you.
I'm looking for Dallas.
I haven't seen the likes of her the whole time I've been stationed here. And I think it's fair to say I'd remember if I did.
I don't know. She may have used Jedi mind trick, you know. These are not the Divinity God-woken... Oh, was she using the Aderin? You know, these are not the Aderins you're looking for. Anyway. Say like this spew art.
Well, I'm afraid that what you'd like isn't the deciding factor. Lord Arhu is a very busy man. I won't interrupt him on the whim of a stranger. He'll make himself available in his own time.
That doesn't matter though, but I have important matters to say. No, okay. Persuasion 5.
The answer is final, and the answer is no. Lord Arhu is preparing his Lucian's Day speech and cannot be disturbed. Only Sister Aveni has permission to enter. And she quietly lets herself in, deposits whatever refreshments Lord Arhu may require, and leaves in silence, locking the door behind her.
Sister Aveni.
My sharp paladin. The Grand
Aveni?
Master's chamber must be
Did we meet her in the
protected.
beginning there? But then we also lost that persuasion check anyway, so... Little cook. Random cook.
Working that fancy wedding I keep hearing about. I don't.
Okay, fancy wedding. Well, I wonder if there's a... Well, I don't know. I don't know if there's another way to get in other than persuasion. I could also just murder her, but obviously... I don't know, that would kind of break my roleplay. You know, I don't want to kill the paladins necessarily.
Chamber must be protected.
Then again, I also... Because I remember just, like, invading Kem's vault. Then again, he's super rich. He won't worry about that. It's like... He won't miss a few million gold. More like 1,000 gold, really. He won't miss like some relics of ancient history that I sold to like a random thief. Don't worry about it. But I'm not gonna go around killing paladins because that's not really. I mean, that just seems like out of character, you know. Let's just go around killing paladins just because I gotta get past this part. I don't know. Where's Sister Ebony? Did I meet her in the beginning? I think I did, but then I lost the persuasion check. I can ask again, maybe. Where is she? Assuming she's near the front here.
You have the trust of Lord
Yeah,
Arhu.
that's
Show that you deserve it.
Sister Ebony right here. I can ask again, maybe. Let's see.
May the divine smile upon you, stranger.
Maybe I did. Maybe I did do a persuasion check before already. I don't know. Or rather, like I did not do. Rather. Did Dallas come here?
When the Voidwoken attacked, we hid pilgrim. Yet
Yeah,
without
she already
Lord
said that, I think.
Arhu's cooperation, I made myself clear before. You are forbidden to enter Lord Arhu's quarters. Please do not make me refuse you again.
Well, how about this? Pretend my spirit is troubled. Give me some advice.
My child, it shall be my pleasure to assuage your worries, if I can.
Not sagely. Where should I place my loyalties?
Such tragedy, such pain, so many avoidable deaths at a time when we should fight united against the Voidwoken. But the Magisters brought their destruction on themselves.
Agreed.
They departed from the rightful path of the divine. Lord Kem showed them the path to the light, but alas, they cast their lot with the God King. Of this I have no doubt.
The God King. Apparently the bad guy. I feel great dread.
These are perilous times. Of course you feel fear. Even in the cathedral, which was designed by the best engineers under the supervision of Lord Arhu himself, in order to bring the faithful closer to their divine. The east and west chapels contain the most breathtaking art by the finest artists. Lucian and the seven before him are represented most faithfully. Perhaps a meditation in their presence would soothe you. Or perhaps
Meditation?
in the cool interior, you may join the endless prayer. Give your power to the divine, that you too may be empowered. I promise you will feel fulfilled. Of course, there is the terrible justice of the path of blood.
Yeah, I did that. Didn't work
Gruesome,
out.
Perhaps. Demanding, definitely. But those who take the path demonstrate the truest of true faith. Their purity will surely be rewarded, as will yours. My child, there is no shame in fearing the path of blood. Only those who believe themselves free from sin should attempt it. And of those few, there are fewer still who are truly pure. If you are truly free of sin, take the path. If you survive, you will have achieved something great. If not, well, you have given your life to a noble cause. And few will find such purpose in death.
A noble cause, eh? Who made the Path of Blood?
This building, this edifice
Yeah, it was
of grace
Arhu.
and
I think we learned that before.
was the result of Arhu's vision, the hard work of many women and men, as was the Path of Blood. It is by far Sander's greatest achievement. He was one of the engineers, you know. Brilliant fellow. I suspect the strain left him broken. He makes toys now.
Toys?
A waste of his genius, but a great gift to the children of art.
Sanders. Did we meet Sanders before? I don't know. I don't remember Sanders. I can try to find a Sanders and maybe that he'll help me instead. Endless prayers. Is it really endless?
Not until Lucian rises again
Okay.
in answer. The prayer will remain.
It's endless until, you know, Jesus resurrects
Have the trust of Lord Arthur.
from his grave, I guess. Zombie Jesus. Anyway. Was there like a Sanders? Are you Sanders? No, you could bring a Lyle. I don't know where Sanders is. Sanders. But now I'm just thinking of Bernie Sanders, but that's the wrong Sanders.
I pledge myself. Please return.
Chronicles. Find a way into Lucian's tomb. Survive the Path of Blood. I don't think so. Lord Arhu may know how to access Lucian's tomb, but I can't get in to meet Lord Arhu because I can't get in the door. I don't know if he's even alive, you know? How about using, I remember actually, if I use Spirit Vision, you're not supposed to technically, when there are Magisters around, but there's no Magisters actually, so I could just use Spirit Vision wherever I want. Doesn't matter. Yay! Nobody cares. Because, again, the lie about how sorcerers actually bring in Voidwoken has been revealed, so we can use as much sorcerers as we want. It doesn't matter. I wonder if there's any ghosts around here that I can talk to that maybe would help me, maybe? Can I talk to Lord Arhu's ghost if he's dead? I don't know. I'm not sure where to go. Because I can't, you know, I can't persuade anyone. I have no persuasion. Over here. Any ghosts around here? There's a ghost around there. There's like a back way. I'm just looking. Back way into this place. Is this a door? I don't know if that's a door, actually. I can go that way, maybe. How do I go there? Assuming that I can't even go there. Like outside over here, I can like jump over there, maybe? I can go the back way, I guess. Assuming, because it doesn't look like it's a clickable door, though. How do I go outside? Over here? There's one over here, but... yeah, I was thinking like jumping over here. Do a bit of acrobatics, you know? No witnesses, though. What are you doing?
Lucian's blessings, stranger.
I want to view Lucian's body.
What?
No.
No.
Okay. There's no. Don't do it. I wonder if I can get there. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Quick save. It seems all these NPCs are level 20 though. I really need to level up, I feel like. I might be fighting enemies that are gonna be way too hard for me to fight. I don't know. Got burned a little. Turn on the fire. Amethyst Deceiver. Weird mushroom name. Flower pots. Okay. Obviously, we can't just like go in because we don't have a key. But Sybil, you have the power of lockpicking. I leveled up your thievery, so you should be able to pick this lock. Actually, there you go. Maybe do that more often. Actually, kind of forgot that she had thievery in the first place because I was like,
This place has been ransacked.
for the longest time, I didn't have enough pick locks. You know, so I didn't bother using her skills. Anyway, we learned that yeah, someone came in here and he's missing. Sheet of paper, chess. Chew toy. He had a pet. He had, or maybe one pet. I was thinking like 2 pets, but maybe just 1 pet. Tuft of cat fur. What's that? That seems important. Presumably a lily white cat. Must be protected. It'd be funny if I just walked right out. I was like, "What are you doing in there?" Well, you see, it's been ransacked. We can clearly see that you ransacked the place, and then they fight you or something. I don't know. I know I did. I didn't do it. Cat fur. Is it? I mean, I remember actually. Someone told me that Arhu sometimes likes to turn into a cat. I think. I don't know. So I don't know. It's like clue that we gotta find a cat. I don't know. Open this chest? Or his journal? Okay. Cam wants to enter Lucian's crypt. Dallas says to allow no one inside. That the order still stands is a miracle of Lucian himself. Thus far, have denied all persons entry. Yet even if I were to allow him to enter, Cam would perish in the attempt. The engineers ensure the defense is more than adequate. I cannot help but question the Divine's wisdom. The void threatens to swallow us all. Would it not be better to share the powers of divinity with all of Rivellon than to leave them buried with Lucian? Okay, another clue. Yet again. Here's an amulet. Oops.
You.
Hi.
But of course, it would be
Hi, guys.
you.
Hi, cops.
We're not blind, you know. We watched as you crept around our city. And now I discover you here. Yet the Grand
Are we going to fight? I have no persuasion.
Sight?
Kem narrows his eyes and tilts his head. You are being considered.
Paladins! Take them away. We'll get to the truth.
I mean, I can't persuade, obviously. I could do this. Draw yourself to full height. You're fighting the good fight. You better not be in your way. Surely a brilliant investigator like him doesn't think you're a criminal. You're on his side. Explain how you got you. Just investigating. It doesn't matter. Yeah.
Oh, come now. Your actions betrayed your guilt. And now you would lie to a lord? You should be punished twice over.
I'm on his side.
So what? Do you want me to give you a medal now?
Kem rolls his eyes and groans.
Enough of this. Every minute of my time you waste is a minute lost in the search for the Grand Master.
He dismisses you with a flick of a wrist.
You may go. But if I find you've been interfering with Paladin business, I won't be so forgiving. You understand?
Lord Kem turns his back to you. The matter.
Okay. Good. Okay, we're now arrested. Oh, he didn't arrest us. I guess that activated because we found the journal.
How did they get past the guards?
So now I can't just like grab anything else. Can I read that letter real quick? It's technically, you know, if I take it, it's stealing, obviously. But can I just read it? I just read it, right? Esteemed Arhu, you were so taken back by my verbal inquiry that I chose not to press the matter at the time. It seemed prudent instead to make a formal written request. As I hereby request your presence on 7 Vernus in my estate at sundown, we may discuss the matter of my admittance to Lucian's crypt. Surely you grant such a request to one of Lucian's most faithful servants. Okay, that's a letter from Arhu himself, or not Arhu, from Kem himself, rather. I wanted to take that chest. Damn it. Hold on. Wait.
I hope we did the right thing, overthrowing the Magisters.
Can you guys not look at the chest, please? God damn it. I can't get this chest now. Maybe I can.
Arhu
harm. It makes no sense.
Quick save. Ah.
Without Ahu, no one can bypass the path of blood, even in an emergency.
When did it did the right thing? Overthrowing the Magisters.
I opened the lock. I need to grab everything, though. You have a reason to be sneaking around like that? Yes, I do. I want to grab this chest. Stop looking. Stop looking at me. Go away. Go away. Ah. Ah. It was losing attitude with me because I keep touching
I
it.
hope we did the right thing. Overthrowing the Magisters.
You know what? Yeah, okay. Okay, got it. Anyway. What did I get? I got like a wand or something? It's just a staff. Lucian's divine staff. Amazing. Well, I guess I'll just sell that. Isn't that big of a treasure? Oh well.
If only Lucian were here.
If only Lucian were here. And nothing else, I guess. We can just walk out. Alright, there you go. I just sneaked into the back. That's how you do that. Still to find Arhu, though. We don't know where Arhu is. So...
What's she painting? I've heard they're not showing Hubert Oak's work.
I pledge my heart to
I pledge my heart to Lucian.
Show that you deserve it.
My equipment up to date, by the way. Double checking. Level 18, level 18, level 18. Oh, that's level 17, actually. I need a better belt. If possible. But it's not that big of a deal, I guess. So I guess we're done here. What else do we need to do? Finding Lord Arhu. Maybe Arhu's hiding inside the vault? Oh, maybe he is, actually. Maybe he's hiding behind the painting. The one of the 3 paintings, you know? I have the replica, but I don't know if that will work. Someone did mention thieves in the sewers. I wonder how you get into the sewers in that case. You can search for a sewer entrance, maybe? I was thinking it was actually pretty easy to get into the sewers. Just go inside here, right? But it's like pull out the crate, or not the crate, the grate. Just go in, but that's not how it works, I guess.
I hear water. At least, I hope it's water.
I hope it's water. It could be blood. There was a big military coup around here, so not surprised if a bunch of people died and blood went into the sewers.
Just the one that hammers and such.
Oh, not you. Talk to you.
Get to it or get moving.
Go
It's
get
the busiest
moving.
day of the year.
Let's see. I want to sell, identify this, and then sell it, because I'm not going to use these. King's Heart? No. I don't know if I need to sell that. Sell this potion. I'm not going to use it. Maybe keep those resistant potions just in case I might need it. And give some of it back for the attitude bonus. Only 14 attitude? I guess all relative. I remember before, if you gave 100 gold to someone, you know, they would be very grateful to you. But now 100 gold, not even all that much anymore, I guess. King's Heart. Oh, it's the same actually.
Business must be booming for you, all them broken weapons.
Get to it or get moving. It's the busiest day of the year.
Busiest day of the year. Okay. Just a little bit of attitude, you know, to give a better discount in the future if I need to buy items from her. Most likely I will, because she has like a bunch of strength weapons. Schoolhouse. I never really explored the schoolhouse. I guess I could go there. I don't know if there's any reason to go there necessarily. You know, what I'm looking for is a way to get into the sewers. Maybe the schoolhouse has that. I don't know. Maybe not. Also, still need to fight some demons. Are there demons this way? Was the demons this way? I don't know. I think the demons were this way. If I get close here again, they'll probably attack again. I don't know. Over here is the wedding, I think. Yeah, there's a big cake. Good. I can also check out the wedding. You know what? Yeah, I'll do that first. Right here. It's on the way. But I can't get it in. I do have an invitation, though. Do I just need to talk to someone? And that's his lore master's house. I'll talk to you guys? I already talked to you guys, though. If I need to go over here, maybe? In the front?
The gate's to be kept. Move along, and nothing to see here. No, you can't.
No, I can't.
The gate's to be kept. Move along.
I have an invitation.
You're late. But if you still want to deliver a gift to the happy couple.
See the guard by the general store? Okay, I have an invitation, but can't get in. Okay. I assume this is the general store? I guess it's the general store. Is it over here?
The dwarf's armor looks as if it weighs half a ton, yet he moves with alarming ease. You note his insignia, a snarling wolf.
Browse the shop as you please.
I have an invitation.
Wedding? You're so late it's almost time for the funerals. Talk to the guard inside if you want to leave a gift or a message of condolence.
That's what happened.
Let's just say we had a monstrous day on the job.
Yeah. I can say Lohar sent me. I mean, technically, this is a... Well, it's true, but I also killed Lohar. It's kind of weird. I feel like the quest is kind of broken because I murdered Lohar, but anyway.
Lohar, eh? Well then, you need to talk to my colleague inside.
The dwarf stands straight and tall, or at least as tall as a dwarf can manage.
I'm a member of Her Majesty Queen Justinia's Royal Regiment. Special officer, rank 1 man.
Royal Guard for Queen Justiana. Now, what are you doing here?
I'm not at liberty to discuss that, ma'am.
Through his visor, you can only see his eyes, but there's something in them that belies the steely exterior.
I can persuade. Well, obviously I will fail. I'll try. I'm your friend. No.
Please. Stop.
Please. Okay. Well, we can go inside, though.
Luxury goods and rarities.
Nothing is. Should do a stock take. Maybe tidy the shelves. Oh, I didn't see you there. Sorry, it's been quite a day.
Trader?
You need a
There's a lot of gold, but
Let me know.
don't bother buying anything. Apparently, this one is purple. It's a rare spoon. Invitation?
Wedding? Barduna. Haven't you heard? Not
The
sure
tragedy.
how much longer I'll be here, but if you've a need of supplies, let me know.
He rubs his jaw in...
Lohar, eh? The boss has been... He's not exactly... But talk to the guard at the door. I really shouldn't say any more. Take care of yourself.
Talk to the guard at the door? Over here, maybe. I don't know. Hi. Lohar sent me. Not really, though, but... On behalf of Lohar, I'm sort of lying.
Suspicious, and then opens the door. With a jerk of her head, she motions you inside.
It's funny, though, because I don't like Lohar. I killed him. I actually murdered Lohar, so these guys don't know that. No, there's no witnesses. Nobody knows I'm the one who murdered Lohar. They think that Lohar is still alive.
I'll be drawing breath.
They don't know that.
If I was in the garden.
They don't know that he's actually dead. What's going on here? Who do I talk to? The squire?
Milady.
Milady.
I beg your pardon, but...
The feast has been cut short. Okay. Now the squire. Talk to you? Talk to chair? No. Talk to you. Can't click on you, not the chair.
Gods, I am so sorry. How could I have known?
She looks up at you with glassy eyes, wiping her tear-streaked face on one brocade sleeve.
A girl's wedding should be the happiest day of her life.
What happened?
She looks down at her feet. Seeing her blood-spattered wedding slippers, her face crumples and tears spring from her eyes.
I should be so happy. Everybody should be so happy. But before we could even cut our wedding cake, there were voidwoken everywhere. We barely made it indoors alive. But not everyone was so lucky. I can hardly bear to think of them. Their wives and husbands and children back in the kingdom, left to grieve alone.
Congratulations, your wedding. No. Only void can only appear when source is used. I mean, we know that's not the case, but I don't know. Just anyway.
What are you insinuating? We're merchants, not mystics. You should have seen those void monsters. All that blood, all that death. They didn't deserve... We didn't.
She buries her head in her hands, sobbing uncontrollably.
Okay, take my lead. Anyone else I can talk to? With you, Auntie?
The woman cries on.
Cries on. Okay. There's a chest there. Look at you.
The dwarf stares grimly into space. Rings adorn his fingers, some of which glitter with ornate rose-tinted jewels. You notice one has a gem missing.
If you'll excuse me, I'd just as soon be left with my thoughts.
Yeah, throw some void walking.
I bet you heard. I bet everyone is talking about this cursed wedding. Perhaps my warhorse of an aunt is right. Perhaps this is what I get for debasing myself. Still, what's done is done. The marriage is final. That's the important thing.
You're not too distraught?
People die all the time.
People die all the time.
Weddings aren't exempt. Not even my own. Unfortunately, sometimes people survive beyond their usefulness.
Beyond their usefulness. Villain tag. Grin and say you detect a scheme.
The dwarf turns away from the window, his dark, narrow eyes taking you in for the first time.
And what might you mean by that?
Ah, God, I can't persuade anyone. He'll figure it out. Okay.
What goes on between me and my... Now get out.
Now get out, alright. Too much persuasion. I'll persuade everyone. How about I don't persuade anyone?
I'd be drawing breath now if I was in the garden.
This is here. Where's the... Is it like this way? Is this way to the wedding or whatever? Main place? Who am I supposed to talk to again? I think they mentioned something how like Lohar... We're supposed to talk to someone here.
Stinks around here.
Someone stinks? Is it me? I take a shower? We haven't taken a shower for many years.
Such a lovely day.
Not many years. I don't know about years, but we haven't taken a shower since we started this adventure, you know? All the way from Fort Joy. Hair. Good. Anything in the cake? Ah!
They're alive, and they look hostile.
Okay.
Time to play.
Time to play. Level 18, but... I mean... I don't know. They're level 18 with 18 health. I don't know if this is a trick. Should I read that note? Pick up that note and read it. To the happy couple upon this special occasion, though unmatched by the bride's own sweetness, I offer this confection as a symbol of the sugar design on which new love glides. May you enjoy each rich bite and explosive finish soon to follow. Haha. I've been told that certain Isabel has made the guest list. Please ensure she's present when the cake is sliced. She will surely erupt with joy. With kind regards, the doctor. The doctor again. The doctor is just trying to murder everyone, I feel like. Though I guess he kind of failed. He didn't actually murder anyone with this. Really? Because the void attack, whatever. Miss! Try again. Kablam, okay. You hit them and they explode. I guess is the idea. Ideally, you want to hit them... You want to hit them, with range weapons, but we don't have range weapons, so... Oh well. And then, I don't know, soothing cones. Hee. But the AI doesn't want to go in the fire, ironically. Who made these toys? Was there like a toy maker? They mentioned like a toy maker as well. Engineer that might help us get past the path of blood, maybe. Smack, smack, smack. Just smack all these things. Smack you too. Good. Alright. You get experience for that? I don't know if we did. But that was like, you know, it's just fire. It's not that big of a deal.
What is happening out?
You're on fire too, huh?
Haven't we seen enough tragedy today?
There's an ambush.
He considers the wreckage surrounding the X-cake. Understanding dawns.
That cake, it came from the doctor, with a letter of congratulation. It was truly a magnificent sight, but the wedding was cut short before we could even slice it. Voidwoken, sabotage, bad cake. You'd think someone had it.
Yeah,
in
there's
for our
many.
lady.
There's like many ways to assassinate the wife or something. I don't know. Or I don't know if the wife was the target of the assassination, but there was many things going wrong, I guess. Who's the doctor?
Few have seen his face, and no one knows his name. He corresponds only by messenger. The townspeople seldom speak of him, which is strange now that I think of it.
And it's strange this whole time.
He'll open your belly and fill it with jelly. The doctor is in, the doctor is in. He'll rip off your toes and shove them up your nose. The doctor is in, the doctor is in.
You know, this doctor doesn't sound like a very nice person in that case. This weird rhyme.
Heard a kid singing that the other day. Her mother heard it too and beat the poor tyke senseless. That was funny,
Okay.
I have to admit. Gotta take your entertainment where you can when you're on duty.
What else do you know?
There is little to tell.
Not much.
He's
Okay.
just the doctor.
Just the doctor.
He speaks to
Where does he
few.
live?
It's easiest if I show you.
Okay.
He shakes his head and whistles as he identifies the doctor's home when you're...
I mean, I already know where the doctor lives, but
If there was ever a house that was haunted, well, that's... can't say I blame you. I don't want to appear disloyal.
okay. Well, we learn more about the doctor's scheme, I guess. So I don't know. I wonder, did he also bring in the Voidwoken? Probably not, because it kind of ruined his plan, didn't it? So he didn't plan on the Voidwoken attacking. Oh, sewers key, huh? Oh. I need that, I guess. I need to go to the sewers. D. Court has convened. The sewers are hardly an ideal location, but there's more than enough space here to conduct my research. Jay remains blissfully ignorant, convinced that our plan is in actuality hers. She may not be weak of body, but she's certainly weak of will. You reach us through the cellars using the key I gave you. And remember, when selecting a wine, choose one that assures that it's named with a pig. It pairs well with success, I hear. The cellars. Cellars? Where? Ring? Sure, I'll take the ring. Holy Book of Matrimony! Yes, we're just wedding vows. Wedding vows and inheritance.
I spotted something.
Oh, spot something? Oh, right here. Money! Good. Thanks. Thanks for the money. What's beyond here? Oh, it's a lore master. The nerd. The frickin' nerd. World Protector. Anything else I can find here around here? Just like looking around. Eyeball. Good. That's locked. I don't know if we need to go there. No, we're not really. It's just the outside. We don't need to go there. I don't want to waste the lockpick, you know? Just to go that way. Oh yeah, we have a key. What is it? We have a sewer key, right? Sewer key. Unusual looking brick, apparently. Mentioned like a cellar? But where's a cellar? Somewhere around there. Roasted pork. You know what? No one's gonna eat this, right? Yum yum yum. Just eat the roasted pork. Eat the pizza. Real quick. Having a quick feast. Now don't attack the pizza. Some cheese. Yum yum yum. Yeah. Saving the world is a hard work. Just gotta have a feast real quick. Yum 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 yum. Delicious. An 8 entire buffet table. Let's see. Anyone else? What's this? Merchant's cellar? Oh, is it here? Okay. Technically it's in red, so we're not supposed to go inside there, but I don't know. Can you go upstairs? Anyone else I can talk to? Oh yeah, here you go. Mikhail Ross. This is the person I'm talking to. I'm supposed to talk to anyway.
A well-dressed dwarf paces swiftly around the room, overseeing the packing of trunks. He gives you a cursory glance, worry etched on his face.
Yes, thank you for coming. Indeed, it would have been a beautiful ceremony if only... Dark times. Dark times indeed. Safe home to you now.
He quickly turns away and casts a worried gaze around the room, counting something on his fingers.
Lohar sent me.
I'm afraid I don't know any... Lohar, you say?
No, if you don't know Lohar, there's no reason to keep you alive. No. Mortis's defeat? No.
Oh, Lohar. I know the guy all right. I knew his father, kiss my arse, and his mother, shove off.
Okay.
Ross flashes a sec.
Alright, well okay, I guess
Be
he's in
brief.
there. How about his garden?
Awful. Just awful. I spent a fortune on the decor alone. The void woken have made quite a mess of the place.
The wedding gift exploded, by the way.
Attack toys, you say? Any other day I wouldn't believe you. Today, nothing can surprise me. What's next? An army of poison toads? Flying crocodiles? Fire-breathing chickens?
Well, 2 out of 3, you know. We've actually fought before. I haven't seen fire-breathing chickens, though.
Looks like I'll need to have a word with the doctor. Right after you've gone. Which should be any moment now, I'm sure.
Are you concerned about the dead people?
Well, yes, of course. I'm not unsympathetic, you know, but I don't have time for teary eyes and sniffles. So, if you please, I'm sure you have your own burdens to bear.
Ross taps his foot impatiently and steals a glance at his half-packed.
Why are you moving?
You've been proven a friend to Duna's spawn. So from one friend to another, I say, get out of Arx. Leave it far behind and never look back. I can't say why, but trust me, just do it.
Just do it. But why?
All right. Look, just get out of Arx. Leave it far behind and never turn back. I can't say why, but trust me, do it.
You know what? Just threaten him. I have a bunch of weapons in my backpack. Okay.
Listen, we're both busy.
Both busy people. So I guess apparently he's leaving because there's something gonna go on. I don't know. No. Lulu Bell. It's a pig with a crown. Good. Okay, so he's leaving Arx. Something's going on. And I've noticed when I picked up the note for the cellar, it said like Death Fog Rising, so maybe there is, because I remember before Queen Justiana wanted to bring Death Fog to the Arx. I saw some Death Fog outside, but is there gonna be more Death Fog? Actually, when I think about it, maybe there's Death Fog in the sewers. And that's how they're gonna murder everyone? By putting a bunch of fog through the sewers and the vents, and they come up and everyone breathes it in and dies? Like chemical warfare, I don't know. Can I go in, by the way? Oop. Okay. Hopefully no one saw me, because I was a barrel. Wine barrel. A bunch of fancy wine, I guess? Mentioned something about a pig, I think, right? There's a lot of choices. Sappho's Dream Wine, Berry Wine, Sparkling Wine. Something about pigs? Acorn Wine, Tonic Wine. Anyone die here, by the way? No one died here, okay. I could also I could have used the Spirit Vision on the wedding, obviously, because a bunch of people died there too. Oh, forgot about that. Plum Wine. Rot Gut. Finest red wine? Robust brew? Unending wine bottle? Can I just choose all of it? Because I can just brute forces, maybe. I don't know which one involves a pig. We did see a pig. We see Lulu Bell, right? Is there like a Lulu Bell wine? there is a Lulabelle honey wine, right? Which one is it? I can't see which one it is. I have to like go through every single one. Because we saw Lulabelle in upstairs. Yeah, this one. There you go. And then we use the key. Maybe? Oh. Or maybe we already used the key? I don't know, I'm not sure. Like it was just a brick, right? So we added a brick to that, and then we could go past. And now we're over here. What's over here? I assume the sewers?
Sewers. If that vile stench doesn't deceive
Yep,
me.
we're here at the sewers. Okay, this is actually where I wanted to go.
Down here somewhere. And that Thieves Guild too.
Thieves Guild? I didn't even know about a Thieves Guild. Sometimes, again, this game, sometimes it just says things I didn't even know existed. There's a Thieves Guild around here? I mean, maybe. I remember there were thieves who stole the painting, right? I didn't know they were part of the Thieves Guild. Painting. Alright, time to walk around. I wonder if there's any monsters to fight in the sewers. There almost certainly is in every video game. Aren't the sewers always the worst place to be in? What's this? Oh, okay. Steadens the little ladder. Whee. Alright. Where do we go? I guess go this way. There's a rat. There's a bunch of blood. Spike trap. I don't know if I want to stand there. Oh. Rat's dead. There's a door there, though. It'd be nice if we can, like, have wings, maybe. If I could float over the traps. I don't have to worry about it too much. I guess I'll jump over. Obviously. Whee!
Careful now. That's a trap.
Oh, there's even more traps.
Well,
Well,
a trap.
doesn't matter, I guess. I mean, it doesn't hurt that much, really. Ooh, eh. Oof. Oof. Maybe this will help. So we get physical armor back anyway. I didn't want to pick up the chest. I didn't pick up the entire chest. I wanted to, let's see. I want to see if I can open it normally. No, I don't have a key for that, so I picked the lock. Okay, what's inside? Is a hat. Good. And a rat tail. Ow, 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 ow. Just to minimize damage, maybe. Just go like this. Whee! While Sybil just goes past through all of it. Like a maniac. What's past here? Is there another person over here, maybe? Oh, just another rat. I want to talk to someone so I know what's going on.
Crates of death fog. How did they get here?
Crates of death fog, eh? Is it this? Death fog crate. Well, I wonder, can I like pick that up and use it to my advantage? You know? Actually, is that like an important book? I don't even know. It's just history of Brachus Rex. I'll just take it anyway. This seems like a puzzle. Oh my god. Puzzles. No. Death fog. I mean, obviously if I break that, you know, then death fog will come out. Can I just... How much does it weigh? Can I just take it? Just put some death fog in my backpack? It weighs a lot, actually, so I can't just have a ton. At least one, maybe. I can use it to my advantage. Most things are weak to it, except the unliving. Only the undead are immune to death fog, and maybe trolls, I guess. It was mentioned one time. The trolls are immune to it, if they're exposed to it a lot. Otherwise, you can use it on anyone, really. Maybe the demons? I wonder. Are demons immune to death fog? I have no idea if they are. Alright, I want to put that. I also have this giant... Oh, there's on there. I also have this giant painting in my backpack. How much? It's only 5. Okay, it's only 5 weight, I guess. Ooh, 2 gold. Yes, 2 pennies. There's a whole area over here. What's this? It's kids? Big Tamora. Oh, it's the Thieves Guild, I guess. Can I just, like, break a Deathball crate over these kids? I don't know. It looks like this is a Thieves Guild. Big Tamora as well was the one that stole the painting initially, right? Also trolls. Oh my god. Trolls. They're weak to fire. Okay, this one's weak to fire. This is a normal troll. This one is weak to poison.
Never mind.
Pass this way for more things over there, maybe. But first, let's... I guess let's just talk to these people.
Its people can be measured by the number of children in its sewers.
Number of children in sewers.
Maybe some children belong in the sewers.
What you doing?
A little girl looks you square in the face. She doesn't smile, she doesn't frown, and she sure as hell doesn't look shy.
Low because I don't want the NPC talk to Sybil. I'm very specific about this. If there's gonna be like important dialogue, I wanted to talk to the main character, not Sybil. Even though it might lead to the same thing anyway. Like, none of my characters have persuade anyway, so like it doesn't matter too much. But talk to Adresia. What you doing? All right.
Looks you square in the face. She doesn't smile, she doesn't frown, and she sure as hell doesn't look shy.
Confront about Cam's painting. You know you have it.
You don't come here making demands. This is our home, and that is our painting. You'll just have to die. I'll get my troll to...
Okay, she's very mean. I can't persuade. Square your shoulders.
Everybody out! Troll dinner time!
Troll time!
And you hear the grumbling of a couple of trolls.
Troll time, alright. That's fine, whatever. Time to fight some trolls. Okay. We know this one's weak to fire, I think. What about this one? This one's weak to air, okay. At least these ones are easier than the one where we had to fight, because there's that one troll we fought in the Nameless Isle that I didn't know how to fight, right? So they're pretty powerful. They have a lot of health. They're only level 18 though, so they shouldn't be too powerful. What I need to do is use my grenades. Basically, have a firestorm grenade. This one's weak. Let me double check. They're weak to fire. Yes, this one's weak to fire. So throw a grenade at his face. Active target log. They have no armor, but I can't knock them down. Okay. Troll blood being activated, but you can't do much about that, I assume. They get close to attack. Alright, then I'll encourage first. And then attack. Hiya! Okay. These guys will take a bit of time to get close. Oh, so Sybil wasn't in the fight until now. Which is funny. Fortify, damn it! At least he can't fire again, though. So he still has troll blood for some reason. Isn't he like affected by fire? I thought he was. Or maybe he's like a different type of element? I'm not sure. I don't know. I have no idea. Go over here. Alright. And now, just attack for now. Like so. And then sawtooth knife. Like so. And then a bit of haste. Gracio's turn. Let's see, we'll probably have to use source. So that's what we'll do. Time to enrage. Where's my enrage? Time to get angry. Onslaught time. And then end my turn. Okay. This one should die soon. Let's see if we do enough damage. Maybe not. That's gonna take a lot of damage. Also, I don't know if we're getting backstabs. We can't really get backstab because these things are in the way. I can sleep on the bed. I don't know if I want that. I could do terrifying cruelty. Like so. So terrified now. As well. I don't know if that helps. Whatever. At least they won't attack. Ow. Ow. Can knock you down as well. What? They healed? Okay. Is that just how it is? They just heal? This is annoying. Well, how about this? Can't. Oh, I'm enraged. I can't do much. I mean, whirlwind. Bit of that. Do twice maybe. Okay. That's enough to kill, because I just have enough damage overall, I guess. Salty water. Just healing. Oh my god. So should we read the poison? I don't know. It's not stopping the troll blood. You think it would? Before it did, but now it doesn't. Weird. Weird to me. I wonder if I can use the death fog to my advantage. That's what I wonder. Now though, let's see. Do sleeping arms, and do ruptured tendons, like so. And then do a bit of shield throw. Why not? Now he just heals up. He just heals up. I don't think I have enough to actually murder him. It's gonna be a tedious fight, isn't it? I can't decay him as far as I know, either. Moving on the edge, Death Wish, Shackles of Pain. That kind of sucks. Just hit him, I guess. Now. That's critical hit. Okay, that's a lot of damage right there. You know, maybe I'm underestimating how powerful Adressia is. Because I'm thinking, like, I'm trying to think of a way to actually kill these trolls in one turn, but actually, maybe I just have enough damage, you know? Just kill him. Just kill him, it's easy. Let's see. Sawtooth knife. Hee 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 ha ha. I mean, just stab. And stab. Okay, so we just have no damage. Because I was thinking about using those death fog crates. Somehow, maybe... Because I'm wondering, though, if they would be even affected by the death fog. I have no idea if they are. You know, how about this? If I do Shackles of Pain... I don't know if it works, but if I use Shackles of Pain and then provoke you, will you attack Adressia anyway? And then just hit yourself? Salty water. Okay, you do damage yourself. Good. I got knocked down though. That's not great. That's fine. We can do first aid. Get up, Adressia. Haste. A bit of this. Shield. Just do as much damage as I can, I guess. That gives us a better crit chance, actually. We're clear-minded. Maybe we'll be able to kill it just by attacking normally. Smack. Smack. And smack. Yeah, as it turns out, yeah, just smack them. Alright. I didn't even do anything fancy. Just kill the trolls. I'm just stronger than the trolls. Alright.